Hi there, I'm Michelle Bernard, and I'm so happy that you're here. I am a wellness educator, an author, and an artist. This is Paper Coach. This is your wellness journal and log. I wrote this for you so that you can focus on the things that are very important to you. What makes your life meaningful is when you take your aims and your desires, those things that live within your heart, and you live them. You don't just think about them, you don't just want them, you live them. So if you've been desiring to be healthier, to be more fit, to focus on reading more, learning a language, traveling, saving money, any of your aims that will make your life more meaningful, more yours, you can take care of that by focusing on what I've written for the 6-week journal and log paper coach. I know it sounds like a lot. It is a lot because you're worth it. You have a lot. So the central focus of paper coach is your health and your wellness. But a part of being healthy and feeling good about yourself is paying attention to all the other aspects that make you come alive. We're going to take a look at Paper Coach. I want you just to look at this thumb through so you can kind of see what's in it, see what we're talking about here. And then I'm going to get you started. I'm going to get you started on this first week out of the 6. It's going to feel like a lot. I'm going to be very, very honest. It's going to feel like a lot when you first get started. But as you get going, you're going to wake up. You're going to come alive. You're going to feel like, wow, I have so much within me that I just want to live and I just want to be. It's going to roll your wheels. It rolled my wheels. It got me going and I wrote it. It got me going and remembering what I want to feel again in my life. And that's where we're going to start. So as you open Paper Coach, you're going to see this chart. And this chart is 6-week meaningful feeling goals or aims. I like to call things aims, goals. And you see all these feeling words. And before you even start Paper Coach, you're going to decide how you want to feel while moving through your wellness goals and aims. So you'll choose 3 words that you want to feel during this 6-week process. So go ahead and take a look and decide. And when you have Paper Coach, you will circle those 3 words. Go ahead. Sometimes those words will jump right out. All right, feel all of that happening right now, those 3 words, feel them right now. And then before we proceed, I would like you to have something to write with and Paper Coach if you already have it. And if you don't have it, just paper, a notebook, a journal. And I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. They're in Paper Coach. The first question, describe your current well-being lifestyle. And how do you feel about your current habits of wellness? Take a moment and write. Describe your current well-being lifestyle. How do you feel about your current habits of wellness? I'll give you 2 minutes. Do you have a regular workout routine? A regular schedule? Do you walk after dinner? Do you have a sleeping schedule? Do you eat certain kinds of foods? Do you have a way to nurture your skin, your hair, your teeth? Do you meet with friends and laugh? This is wellness. This is well-being. Do you have a schedule? Game night? How do you feel about your current habits of wellness? And when you're journaling in Paper Coach, be honest. If you don't like it, or if you'd like to have certain wellness habits that you don't have right now, write them down. Write everything. "30 more seconds. You can always return to this question. In fact, I'd like you to. That's wonderful. The reason I say this is wonderful is because currently our minds are sort of not our own anymore, and we're pulled in so many different directions. It's so hard to focus. It's hard to have a video happen where you're in real time and you're not speeding along and what's next, but you're here. You're allowing me time to turn the page, to look like it's real life. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that patience, because it is in this slowing down and listening and being here that you're going to be able to really hear yourself, and not to rush yourself, not to rush anything. Now, the next question is using the Paper Coach, it's called Paper Coach, to observe my wellness habits and beliefs is important to me because. So that question is, why have you chosen Paper Coach, Wellness Journal and Log to address your life? Why? Now, just a little bit about Paper Coach is you're going to have time each week to observe Wellness Aims 3 and Life Aims 3. And I'll give you an example of what that looks like. Each week, you will choose 3 meaningful feeling aims or goals, ways you'd like to feel that week. Each week, you will chart and log your workouts. So there are 7 workout pages. You might work out 4 days a week. You'll only write on 4 of those. You'll write your cardio. You'll write your weightlifting program, whatever you're doing that day. Whatever workout you're doing. If you're jumping rope, you'll write that in. If you're going for a walk, you'll write that in. And then, this is the most amazing, I put expansion laws and restoration logs in. And it's a list of things like I took a saltwater bath, I got a massage, I had psychotherapy or whatever, polarity therapy, whatever it is. I read so many books, I studied French. There's a list of things so that you can return to things that matter to you. You've got these ideas of how you'd like to live your life, but until we take these ideas out of our mind and put them down on paper, when we do that, we become aware of these ideas and we start to walk them out. They're not just thoughts anymore. They're not just wishes anymore. They're on paper. They're out of your head. On a paper, you can see them and then you can enact them. You can walk them out. That is why I developed Paper Coach. And when I did my Paper Coach last year, I wrote it in 2023 and I published it at the top of 24. And when I did it at the top of 24, I have been so productive from the moment I got to week 4. It's insanity. I am hyper productive because of it. meaning productive. I am doing the things I dream of doing. And it's going to happen to you. Your fitness, your mental awareness, if you wanted to meditate, if you wanted to study a language, start a book, start an art project, travel, save money, all of it can happen because you're doing this book, Paper Coach. Try it. I really want to hear about it. So we're going to go back to this journal question. Using Paper Coach to observe my wellness habits and beliefs is important to me because, and I want you to write why any of this is important to you. For me, I did Paper Coach, meaning not write it, I did it because I wanted to wake up. It was after COVID. I had moved, shifted my life, moved away from a friendship group, moved away from an ideal about myself, and I wanted to wake up because I don't want to wake up in 5 years and wonder, how did the time fly? I haven't done anything. I'm not doing that. And neither are you. Why is Paper Coach, wellness, journal, and log, why are wellness habits important to your life? Why? I'd like you to take the next 2 minutes to write. Wonderful. All right, now we go into week 1. There are 6. There's a piece that I skipped, which is a measurements chart. And you're going to use a tape measure on week 1, week 7, and week 16. In all actuality, you'll see a big shift between week 1 and week 16. However, I have done 11 videos reading my book, Lean, Happy, Healthy You, 8 Healthy Habits for Her Happy Life. And you can see that on YouTube also. Please, because this is going to inform Paper Coach fully. And you're going to learn so much about your body. Back to what I was saying, I want you to give yourself this 6 weeks to get going. But I want you to really look for significant changes within 6 to 9 months. 9 months is very important. It's gestation. It's the time for birth. For new birth. So there's a lot of changes that are going to go through your body, mind, heart, and they take about 6 to 9 months, more like 9 months, before you will rise up a new creature. So there's no rush. You've got 9 months. You can do it. But you're going to get started with this 6 weeks of habits and rituals that I write about in Lean, Happy, Healthy You and Paper Coach which is your action log and journal. So each week, so you're done. I'm going to go back. You're going to do your measurements, of course. You're going to do your weight. You're going to weigh yourself on week 1, week 7, and week 16. Okay? And I talk a lot about you don't have to weigh yourself a lot. I talk a lot about that in Lean, Happy, Healthy You, and I want you to listen because I'm not going to go over that. It's there, and I really want you to go. I'm sort of waving the carrot so that you will go check those videos. They are so important to your growth. All right, moving on to week 1. Each week, you're going to do this chart where you check in with your meaningful feeling goals. Each week. So now you're beginning week 1. You already did meaningful feeling goals for the next 6 weeks. That's going to be during that 6-week process, I want to feel this way. Now this week, I want to feel this way. You can do the same meaningful feeling goals if you want. You can change them. Each week might be different. Okay, so circle 3 for this week. And then we're just going to do 2 more bits. So in Paper Coach, your copy, circle 3. And then the next bit we're going to do, so important, this is our 3 wellness aims and our 3 life and work aims for the week. And there are examples of, here's a few examples of a wellness aim that you might have. I will exercise 5 days this week. I will attend the meditation class 2 times this week. See how specific they are. I will go to the farmer's market on Saturday morning this week. I will replace my sugary coffee drink with a black coffee and 1 sugar. I will do 200 push-ups this week. So that's an example. Here's an example of a life work aim. I will take a bath 3 nights this week. I will reduce online spending to 1 day for this week. I will study Italian for 3 hours this week. I will call my grandmother on Wednesday. See how specific that is. I will plant the flowers on Sunday. Very specific. I didn't say I will plant the flowers. I said when. I didn't say I will call my grandmother. I said when, because it's a schedule. This is an aim. It's something you're going to do. You're going to be doing this each week. Okay? And you can repeat. So I want you to now write your 3 wellness aims and your 3 life work aims for this week. And I write them in fragments. They don't have to be complete sentences. It's for you. No one's going to see this. It's yours. In fact, I always tell people, don't let anybody see it. It's yours. Your journal, your log is for your eyes only. Really. No one should be looking at it, right? It's your growth. It's not to be judged. It's not to be compared to someone else's. It's yours. You can always come back to, okay? If you can't think of a third one. We're going to move on. One more thing, and that is the next journal question, which is, have you ever transformed your body or your health before? Describe the experience in detail. So if you've lost weight before, if you've healed from something before, like I've had shoulder injuries I've healed from, I've rehabbed. So I want you to write that. How was that experience? Did you gain weight back? Did you keep the weight off? Are you now in a place where you just want to get more muscle on your body, or you want to be more athletic? So go ahead and write. Everyone's going to have, you're going to have a different response than someone else. But remember, be honest with yourself, because this is a self-reflection. This is a mirror, okay? It's a mirror. Every journal is a mirror. It's a coach. It's a guide. It's a log or a capsule of growth. It's something to be celebrated because it's your truth. So I'd like you to take now another 2 minutes to write that in. Have you ever transformed your body or your health before? Describe the experience in detail. There are many times I will be journaling with you. Today, I'm here for you. Right on. I'm so glad you showed up. You showed up. I'm here to support you, and you showed up for yourself. It's so big. This is not a cliche. It's not a cliche. This life is important, and you're important. You're valuable. You showed up. Yes. I will see you again tomorrow for the next video. You've got this. You can do this. Stay focused on the love within yourself. Light it up. I'm Michelle Bernard. I'm on your team. I'll see you tomorrow.